In this module, we are going to show you how to get ChatGPT to perform some data analysis on a spreadsheet. Now, actually, we did not have a spreadsheet to use in the beginning, so first we actually asked ChatGPT to create a realistic spreadsheet about sales data. So we prompted, can you make a realistic spreadsheet about sales data? Make it into a downloadable file. And here is part of the spreadsheet that it made. Of course, it could have made the spreadsheet about any topic, but we just chose sales randomly because it's pretty common. And in the spreadsheet, you can see the type of product that was sold, the region where it was sold, the price, profit per item, number of units sold, etc. Now, if you just look at the spreadsheet or any spreadsheet, it's hard to visualize what's going on or get any insights from it. Now, with AI, the cool thing is you really don't need to be a data scientist or an Excel expert to learn interesting insights from the spreadsheet. And even if you are a data scientist and are great with Excel, you'll see here how fast AI can do some of these tasks. So now that we have this spreadsheet here, we just asked ChatGPT, we said, make a graph showing the revenue per region. Give each region a different color on the graph. And it gave this here, which actually looks pretty good. And then we said, now do the same, but with profit. And then it gave this graph. Now, the funny thing is, after looking at the profit graph, we noticed that the first graph of revenue was not calculated correctly because the revenue numbers were lower than the profit numbers, which obviously makes no sense. So I asked ChatGPT, why are the total profit numbers higher than the revenue numbers? And ChatGPT understood the error immediately and performed it again and then gave this graph. And the second graph was correct. So I then asked ChatGPT, I said, analyze the spreadsheet yourself and give 5 interesting insights. So if you think about that, I'm not even telling it what to do. I'm just saying, go look for something interesting. I don't even want to tell you something specific. Just take a look around, look at the whole spreadsheet, and whatever comes up that's interesting, let us know about it. And it gave the top performing products by revenue, the sales quantity distribution for each product. So it pointed out that smartwatches sold the most, for example, followed by smartphones and tablets. The average profit margin by each product, total sales and total profit by each region, and the average unit price and unit cost by region. And then we asked ChatGPT, we said, can you make graphs for each of these points? Okay, so then within one prompt, it came up with these 5 graphs here. So it said the top performing products by revenue, so the most revenue you can quickly see is laptop. And then this graph here, it's saying sales quantity, so the number of units, the most number of units sold was smart watches, but those are a lot cheaper, so that makes sense. You can see the profit margin with each product is virtually identical, almost around 33-34%. And then this graph shows both the total sales and total profit by each region. So you can see that Asia had the highest revenue, for example, and how that's all distributed here. And then the last graph, you're looking at the unit price and unit costs in each region. And of course, you may have noticed that all of those graphs in that case were bar graphs or bar charts, and that's not the only thing it can do. I then said, make a pie chart showing the total revenue numbers from each region, and then it gave this. So pie charts obviously are a good way just to visualize the relative percents. And overall, with that one major mistake, that was pretty impressive, all this graphing and analysis from just a few prompts. Think about how you can use AI the next time you need to deal with analyzing a spreadsheet or really numbers of any kind. Not only can the AI perform the tasks, but it can analyze and give you insights you might not consider yourself. Now, on the negative side, or something to be careful of, this example was a really good reminder that AI can be very confident and very wrong. It made the wrong revenue graph initially, so it is still necessary to double check things and not leave everything to AI and don't trust it 100%. Of course, when we're making this type of course, it would have been easy just to cut that part out and pretend it got everything perfect. But we really want to say, how does this stuff work in the real world and what do you really need to pay attention to? So, in a way, it was good that it made that mistake. So, you always have to be careful of what type of output you're getting.